Have you ever wanted to start trading in Bee Swarm Simulator, but didn't know how to begin or were scared of getting scammed? Well, in this video, I'll walk you through all the basics of trading, so that by the end, you'll be ready to start trading like a pro. Let's get straight into it. The first step to trading is knowing the value of your items, and the value of the items you want. You never want to accidentally lowball someone, or overpay so much that you lose value. To stay up to date with item values, you can use the Market BSS Discord server. I'll have a link to it in the description. First, let's talk about downgrading and upgrading. Downgrading is when you trade one high-value item for multiple smaller items. When downgrading, you need to be careful that the items you're receiving have good demand and stable or rising values. Since you're taking multiple smaller items, you should always require an overpay when downgrading. Next is upgrading. This is when you trade multiple smaller items to get one higher value item, such as a bee cub. This works well because most players would rather have one high-value item for their beequip or sticker when trading instead of many small ones that are harder to trade. When upgrading, be prepared to overpay, since you're asking for convenience. Now let's talk about something you should be doing every single time you trade. Your number one goal in trading should always be gaining value. This means either getting overpays for your beequips and stickers, or trading into high-demand items that consistently increase in value. You can check an item's demand by going to the Market Discord server and looking at the demand section for each sticker. I'll put an image on screen showing what this looks like. Now let's talk about beequips. When trading beequips, the number of slots used is extremely important when determining value. Let me ask you a question. Which beequip do you think is worth more, a 1-wax 6 SCP whistle, or a 2-wax 6 SCP whistle? The 1-wax whistle is obviously worth more, but many people don't check values and end up selling it for less than it's worth. Imagine selling a 6 SCP 1-slot whistle for the value of a 2-slot version. You'd be losing out on over 150 signs of value. That's a huge loss. Now that we've covered the basics, let's talk about one of the most important skills in trading, negotiation. If you want to get the best value for your stickers and beequips, you need to know how to negotiate properly. First, never tell someone the exact value you're willing to accept, because that's the only offer you'll get, and it might be less than what you could have made. At the same time, don't set an instant accept that's way higher than the item's actual value. That just turns people away and makes you look greedy. Instead, post your item and say something like, "Looking for an overpay, with high-demand cubs, signs, or vouchers only." This way, you clearly state what you want, don't sound overly greedy, and leave yourself room to make more profit than if you listed a fixed price. One last thing I want to mention is how long you leave an item up for sale. You don't want to sell an item too quickly, because you could be missing out on better offers. In most cases, you should wait at least 2 to 6 days before accepting a deal to make sure you're getting the best value. At the same time, I don't recommend waiting longer than 6 days. If you wait too long, the people who offered may no longer be interested, since they likely bought something else or found another seller. So be smart about how long you wait before selling your sticker or beequip. Timing can make a big difference in the value you get. That's going to be all the tips for today's video. I hope this helped you on your journey to becoming a successful Bee Swarm trader. I'll see you in the next video.